Suplex Studies.
Heyo, welcome back to Side Suplex. My name is Eric, joined here by Gator. What up, dog?
What it do, homie?
So we are here, as we promised, on episode 13 of Suplex Studies just a couple days ago. Well,
Yesterday
it launched, yeah.
Yeah.
But we recorded 2 days ago.
Yeah, coming back at you on a Thursday.
That's right. So we just caught up with All Out, and damn, now I need to catch up with Dynamite. It seems like it was a very good episode from screenshots I've been seeing. And yeah, I only saw the first 2 minutes of it earlier, and just a little spoiler alert, Gator Mox was having a really great promo to open this Dynamite.
Ooh.
So something to look forward to.
Ooh, former Blackpool Combat Club.
Shit, I think, well...
Or did they just kick...
They were ousted, bro.
They just kicked out Danielson pretty much?
Daniel and Yuta, I would assume.
Did you see Yuta out there?
No.
He wasn't out there?
It looked like, well, it was like a backstage kind of... Not a backstage, maybe a parking lot or some shit.
Okay. Was Pac there? Pick?
Well, it was kind of like intertwining a video package where we're all walking together and stuff, but then mixed with the Moxley promo. So, yeah, it showed Pac walking with Claudio, Marina, and Moxley, who are still Blackpool Combat Club.
There ain't nobody meaner than Marina. Marina Shafir.
Mariner.
Well, that's a pretty cool group, man. I mean, they basically lost Penta and Phoenix to the Big Red Machine, and they went ahead and just threw old Pac right back in there to another trio.
I mean, he fits very well with this group, but
they're
it's
all
a match made in wrestling heaven, if you ask me.
It's a match made in WWE, is considering they were all formers.
All of them, right? Even Marina?
Yeah, all formers right there.
Was she in the Annex Tizzle?
Yes, she was. She was part of the four horsewomen when Wanda Wowsy was a wound. That's a tongue twister for you. But yeah, she was over there. But it also kind of leads me to speculate again. Is the internet has been a buzz about the Shane McMahon thing for quite some time now.
Yeah, I wonder if he's actually even involved at all. I don't really think he is, maybe, but I could be wrong.
I'm starting to think he's not, but also at the same time, considering what Mox said. Not your company anymore. You're gonna have to get used to that.
Yeah, maybe it's just him.
Maybe it is. I mean,
maybe it's his takeover.
Maybe it's something. Maybe it's something I don't even know about. Maybe it's a thong. Maybe it's silk or something like that. I don't know. Who knows?
What's that one from?
It's old school.
Ah, damn it! I need to see that.
You haven't seen old school either?
I think I saw. I don't know, 20 minutes of it on TV one time. Dude. So it was totally censored and not good at all.
How dare you, sir?
I mean, it was good, but
how dare you, sir?
Big difference. I got to just watch it.
Oh, huge difference. Huge difference. Yeah. No, you got to get on that, brother.
Yeah. No, I definitely will eventually. But without further ado, bruv, we will get into All Out in full here. Give you our thoughts out there and go over our predictions that we had made, or our picks rather.
A little review, if you will.
Yeah, a little recap and review of All Out. We start with MJF versus Danny Garcia in a grudge match of sorts.
Yes, indeed. We had MJF taking good old Danny out, cousin Danny, if you will.
Cousin
Danny, Daniel Garcia.
Ah, right.
Cousin Danny. So yeah, he took old Danny out. He was sitting over here for a while. A couple barbecues outside. Healed up, got back in there, had a hell of a match. I mean, I thought he performed well. But of course, as we predicted,
oh yeah,
good old MJF getting that win. But it wasn't over from there.
No,
Daniel
never
Garcia.
is.
Yeah, he went ahead and got over on him at the end.
Yeah, it was good to see Danny not give in to MJF's trickery.
Yes,
yeah, there you go.
His trickery.
His ways, his evil ways.
His ruse, his cunning attempt to trick him.
Yes.
Said, I don't appreciate your ruse, MJF.
Good for Danny.
My what? Your ruse, your cunning attempt to fool me. Clerks.
Yeah, right.
Clerks.
Over my head.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of movies and shit lately. A lot of movies lately.
But yeah, MJF came out to some shite brown Shawn Michaels gear almost, but it wasn't. He didn't have the blue the light blue trim. It was
green.
A lime neon green, so he looked like Neon Shrek to me.
Yeah, Neon Shrek. Sean Brown. You don't even have to say Shitty Brown. Sean Brown.
Yeah, it's Sean Brown.
It's Sean
yeah,
Brown.
It's not Shite Brown.
Nah, it's Sean Brown. It sounds like a wrestler, Monty Brown. Or is that Monty Python? One or the other. But yeah, dude, I thought his gear was yuck. It's fucking disgusting, his gear.
Yeah, it was not good, but...
Danny came out in new gear with the little red and black and white little chonies that he had on.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, those, I mean, they're all right. I don't know. I think he's better off in the long boys personally, but...
Yeah.
Whatever. Whatever you want to do, Danny.
Yeah.
Put on a little bit of weight, leg weight.
Just a little more leg weight, little upper body action.
Yeah. You got to get those quads a little. You got to hit those. You got to hit those hammies. You gotta hit your shins, your calves. You gotta hit it all to get those big legs. What do you know about them big legs, Stan?
Well, Steve, seeing as my knees aren't fucked up like yours, my legs are in way better shape than yours.
My legs may be fucked up and worse than yours, Stan, but like I always say, I'll still use them to stomp a mud hole in your ass.
And I'll stomp one right in your ass.
What?
I said I want to take my foot and ram it up your ass.
What?
And then I want to get you in the Arlington crab.
What?
And break your goddamn spine.
What?
Then, who knows, maybe I'll put your ass in the scorpion deathlock.
Whoa, guys, what's going on over here? What's going on with all this fighting over here,
What do you want, Macho? Get the fuck out of here.
I'm trying to break it up right here. You two are brothers, man. You can't be fighting like that here. You know that.
Well, goddammit, don't tell me what to do, Macho, or else I'm going to get in your face, stop a mud hole in it.
That's right, Mach. Don't you tell Stan what to do, or I'll stomp a mud hole in your ass and walk it dry, too.
All right, guys.
Yeah, Eric, you need to get them under control, all right? I'm going back up to my fucking room. Bye.
All right, Mach, no worries. We'll catch you later.
Fuck this shit. I'm going back to my room, too.
All right. God damn it, I might be around.
We got a bunch of children living in this house. I swear to God. Oh, did you guys? Wow, fuck, they're gone. I was going to ask them if they watched All Out, but they're gone. They missed it. So, what is
anything else? Any final thoughts, MJF, Danny? Think they're going to continue this feud?
Probably.
Yeah, I could see it happening.
Danny not done yet.
Danny not done?
Danny not done yet. And Daddy Magic. You know what I'm saying? Daddy Magic's got to get back out there and do a little more commentating for him.
He is his commentator, just like Don Callis commentates for all of his family's matches.
Yeah, and just kind of like Jim Ross is always out there for Mox matches or Danielson matches.
No, he's only out there for the main events.
Yeah, but that's usually Mox and Danielson.
Well, I guess in recent history, sure.
Yeah. Well, I guess he has done some swerve matches as well, where Hangman, as he says, Hangman.
He probably did Swerve and Samoa Joe.
Hangman Adam Page. My God, dude. He's so old, man. It's hard to hear him, but
he sounded good on this tape.
And that's I think that's what I was getting to. Is he actually didn't sound, 1 foot in the grave this time. He had pep. He was spry.
He's no Joe Biden.
No, he's no Joe Biden.
Hey, Eric. What do you wanna talk shit? Huh? You wanna talk shit about me? Huh?
I didn't even know you were still with us, Joe.
What?
I thought you were.
What?
I thought you passed.
I'm the president still, you know that, right? Come on, man. I'm gonna someday I might be. Whoa.
Joe?
Hey,
Joe, wake up.
What'd you do to me?
Joe, wake up. Guys, he's out. He's out. Hold on. Let me check for pulse. Check for pulse.
Kamala.
We've got no pulse, guys.
How dare you, Kamala? You kicked me out of the White House.
Mach.
Ice cream.
Did you give it to him?
Ice cream.
I didn't give it to him, man. He actually just came into my room and grabbed the bar and took it.
I remember.
Okay, well, at least now we know what happened.
Mango. And pistachio. Oh.
Joe, do you see the light? Go into it.
I think we lost him.
Did he go into the light?
He's gone.
He's gone? Joe's gone.
Whoa.
Rest in peace. Here on Suplex Studies, we lost former President Joe Biden. But
we are 1-1, sir.
We digress.
In this here prediction. So yeah, we both picked MJF. Moving on. Up next, we actually didn't get to make a prediction for this make a pick. Because it wasn't announced yet. This is the Young Bucks. This is the Young Bucks.
This is the Young Bucks.
This is the Young Bucks versus Black. Up next, we had the Young Bucks taking on the Blackpool Combat Club in Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli.
Take 3.
Claudio.
Take 4.
Claudio Castagnoli.
Yeah.
Claudio Gabaguli.
Gabadoodly.
Claudio Capacoli. No, that's still Gabagool. Never mind.
You know, if you took Claudio's name and you reverse the 2 front letters, it's
Strike
still
that.
Claudio Castagnoli.
Reverse it.
Easy, Wonka.
We have the Bucks versus the BCC.
You get nothing. You stole fizzy lifting drink, Eric.
Oh, shit. This was a decent tag match. I kind of don't even remember it. But, oh, God. It's the weed. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Yeah, I checked out on this one.
I kind of did
checked
too.
out. But the reason I checked out is because it's pretty apparent as to who was going to get the victory for me. And I think right when the match came on, I looked over at you and said, the Bucks got this.
Yeah,
and you thought I was spoiling. You were like, oh, you already saw it? I said, no, I didn't see it. I assume that they're not losing those
Of course
titles.
not. Yeah. And, they are still our AEW World Tag Team Champions, the EV Pizzles.
Yes, and
Nick
needs to shave his head.
No.
Do something. Like we were talking about, we said he's going to ride that sumbitch out until he goes full Hogan.
Yeah, he's going to look like old Truth Magnum.
Oh, my God.
Or wait, is it Turbo Floyd?
Turbo Magnum.
I don't know which one has the... Oh, wait, do they both have...
Oh, you're talking about the Outlanders.
The Outrunners.
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about, the Outlanders. Aren't they from Mitsubishi?
What?
Outlanders.
Oh. Nicely done, sir.
Yes, touche. Yes. But no, dude, I thought that their gear is shit still.
Yeah.
I hate their gear.
Which is crazy because all of their... Well, let me just...
Their previous gear was great.
Which one?
I mean, I'm just saying all the old stuff, the Elite,
right, yeah.
the Bullet Club, all the stuff when they actually used to wear like the tights.
But see,
that
they're
was good
heels
shit.
now, and they don't want to... Well, they were heels back then too, but it's just it's the EVP gimmick. You know, they're still wearing these fucking little suit.
They look like
vests.
They look like waiters.
Looks like Aladdin.
They look like waiters.
Yeah, they do look like waiters.
Yeah, it's not
From
it's not a good look.
I don't know what type of restaurant, but
yeah, they look like waiters that I wouldn't tip either. They look like bad waiters.
Did they work at the Slam and Salmon?
Yeah, they definitely worked at the Slam and Salmon. They got fired. The Champ walked their asses out.
Is that the name of that movie?
Slam and Salmon, indeed.
It was called that?
Slam and Salmon, yeah.
I don't know why. I thought that was just the name of the restaurant in the movie.
Well, yeah, it is the name of the restaurant, but it's also the name of the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that out there, pretty damn good comedy from 2009, I think it was.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Crew, man. It's a fucking great movie.
The people that brought you Beer Fest
and Super Troopers.
Right. Trooper Supers.
Brought you that masterpiece, so get on it if you haven't already seen it.
But yeah, I think, as we already talked about earlier with the BCC, we're going to see more of Yuta and Claudio later on in our world title match.
Didn't somebody call them BBC? Was it?
Oh, it was Nigel McGuinness.
Nigel said, the BCC.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The BCC. Well, you know, the BBC
it's
over
a
there.
major news network, Nigel.
Well, the BBC over there, I think, in his country is actually a real network.
That's what I just said, mate.
Oh, is that what you just said, mate?
If you were listening to me.
Well, there you go.
Nigel, and I'm Nigel.
So it's probably just he's just, that's how he recognizes those initials, and that's how it came out. Here in America, it's a little different, buddy. Yeah, I thought the Bucks actually, when they do their little pose, bro, they have zero fucking muscle tone.
Yeah, they don't seem to be hitting the old gym lately.
Zero. They don't look like they're hitting the gym at all. It looks like Adam Cole hits the gym harder than they do.
Well,
I mean, I don't know. Adam Cole is pretty fucking, tiny and flimsy.
Adam Coldplay.
So yeah, the Bucks look like they have the same trainer as Adam Cole, and his name is Casper the Friendly Fucking Ghost because he doesn't exist. Yeah, those boys need to get into the gym. If you're gonna be going up against guys like Claudio Castagnoli, get your ass in the gym. You're fucking paid to get out there. This is your job, to go out there and put on the allure that you are a stacked up badass. You're supposed to be in the gym looking muscular, looking like nobody else can. This is your only profession. How dare you go out there and look like shit, sirs?
Wow, dude, you're taking this personally.
I am, man, because I'm just as big as them, and I'm trying my ass off, and I'm getting bigger, and I'm working out with bum shoulders and shit. I don't get paid to go work out. These guys get paid to work out. You can't fucking work out. You can't not have a double meat fucking Whopper. You can't have some chicken and rice tonight. What the fuck?
Well, you're gonna have to send an email to Matt and Nick there, maybe a tweet.
I mean, for God's sakes, boys, just try. Just try and see what happens. It doesn't even look like you're trying anymore.
Well,
I mean, that's the fucking truth. It doesn't even look like they're trying anymore.
They are not elite in the weightlifting department.
No,
it seems.
No, they are elite on the roller coaster right now, and they're just riding that money train.
Yeah. Up next, we're gonna talk about Ospreay defending his international title versus Pac. This match was super cool and gets me really excited to go back and watch the first bout. 30-minute time limit draw.
Ah, yes. Didn't you
say
see you were there?
I know. I wasn't there. It was,
you
it was
there
overseas.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you were there for that one.
When the fuck did you think I said that?
I thought you said you were there for Pac and Kenny. Oh, it was Pac and Kenny. Pat Kenny.
There you go. Pat Kenny, All Out 1.
That's what I was thinking
2019.
Pat Kenny.
I'd like to, in fact, we could do a double of
feature.
them. We could do that match
Uh-huh.
and their Iron Man match in one. Maybe later down the line.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be down
Make
for
it
that.
just
A double pack, if you will.
Yeah, a double pack.
Yeah, a 6-pack.
We'll see.
60 minutes, 6-pack.
But this match here was very fun. Lots of fast action, as you could imagine. I mean, I must have seen 3 or 4 Poison Ranas.
Dude, there was Poison Ranas all over the place.
Yeah, these guys they have great chemistry, though. And I think I got to see this one again.
Yeah, I do too.
Man, I might have missed a couple things here and there, but otherwise, anything stand out to you in this match, Gator?
No, I mean, it was a whirlwind of fucking entertainment. If you blinked, you missed.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's probably a whole lot of shit in there that I missed. I'd have to go back and watch it again, but it was exciting. Is what I remember. It was very exciting.
High octane action.
Yeah. And the result was exactly as I wanted it to be. So I left this match a happy camper. 2 thumbs up. Way up. Good job, Ospreay. Good job, Pick.
Same here.
And I'm excited to see what the future holds for both of them now.
Yeah, I don't know if these two will get back in the ring too soon. Probably
renew. Yeah.
Might be down the line because now they're moving on to Ospreay and Ricochet by all accounts.
Yes, Ricochet's is
and
up
I
next.
bet he beat Sammy Guevara last night on Dynamite. Ricochet, that is.
Oh, he had a match with him.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, dude, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Big win over Sammy, I'm sure.
Yeah, over a pillar. The pillar just got pushed over.
That shit's dead.
I'm
they
just
don't
saying.
Even say that anymore.
I'm just saying. He was part. They made a big deal out of it for a while there.
Yeah.
The pillars. So
but it's dead.
It's still in my brain. People don't forget.
People don't forget.
People don't forget.
They
don't forget. Okay, it's still in my brain. He was a pillar, and looks like the pillar has been pushed over.
Yeah, he's a pillar of Ring of Honor now. It seems.
Yeah, honor pillar. Honor pillar.
Yeah.
Instead of caterpillar. Yeah. Honor pillar.
That's a bit of a stretch, but I guess.
Honor pillar. He's an honor pillar.
But yeah, Pac Ospreay, good match. Loved it. We both picked Ospreay.
We did. Let
me see here.
So looking into this crystal ball into the future, when we have good old Rico Sheets versus Will, who you go?
Oh man! At least for their first meeting, I have Will Ospreay beating Ricochet. Their first AEW meeting, that is. And that's probably going to be at this upcoming payp, I'd imagine.
Yeah, probably.
Wrestle Dream?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Next month.
That's a perfect spot for it, too.
Sure is.
Perfect.
Yeah, I could see that happening
and
there.
Yes, if it's for the title, then I definitely see Ospreay retaining. If they do some kind of a one-off where it's not for the title, I can see Ricochet getting that into getting the title shot and then losing the title.
It'd have to be for the title.
If they wanted to elongate this feud, if you will, there's ways to do it.
Ospreay told him,
You gotta rack up some weights, bruv. Then you can come challenge me for this title.
Hey, what are you talking about? I was just over here trying to have a good time. I hear you're talking shit.
Hey, you talking shit, bro?
Hey, you're talking shit, bro. What the fuck? Oh, you're just trying to have a good time. Hey.
What?
Hey.
What?
I'll see you next week.
What?
I'll see you real soon.
What?
I'll see you real soon.
Huh?
Heal up, champ.
What?
I'll see you real soon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That was his fucking interview.
Ricochet got a little excited in the backstage interview. We were thinking he just kept repeated shit, turned into Booker T. Yeah, man.
He just kept on, yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2 phrases at the end he had repeated a couple times, but
Yeah.
I digress.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Yeah, there was.
Moving on here, let's see what do we got here. Oh yeah, dude, Willow Nightingale.
Nightingale, yeah. We've got Willow Nightingale.
Willow Nightingale versus Chris Statlander in a Chicago street fight, brother.
Crispy. Statlander. Crispy.
She is very crispy in the ring, isn't she?
Crisp Statlander, you say.
It was Saturday night.
It was Saturday Night Fever. It was Gatelander. And it was mayhem.
Yeah, this match was crazy, dude.
Yeah. This match was fucking wild. We had a table spot, I think, where Willow gets powerbombed through it by Stat. And the table looked like it didn't want to give for a moment in time. And
Just
then
a split second.
And then it just said, fuck it. It gave up. And Willow went straight through it. I said, yes, that's awesome.
That was good. That
That
was
was
a
awesome.
great start to the match here.
Yes.
And now I'm thinking about it, I think this is my favorite match of the night.
I was trying to think about that also and think this probably was the most fun that I had in the match.
Yeah. Very invested. This story has been playing out for several months now.
Yes, former best friends.
Yeah. I mean, a typical storyline, but it's okay. We're here for the characters, and both Willow and Chris delivered with flying colors, I'd say, and it was an all-out spectacular.
Yes, we had thumbtacks. You remember the thumbtack spot, bro?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Oh.
Damn, the scissor kick miss.
The scissor kick splits.
Oh,
And took the tacks
no.
to the inside thigh and the ass.
Chris Statlander did, that is.
Oh, God. It looked like it hurt so bad. When she hit, you could see the immediate pain. Oh.
Yeah, that was brutal, mate.
Now, here's another something that we ain't seen in in AEWs yet.
What was that one?
Light tubes.
We got Nick Gage hit Jericho with light tubes years ago.
You're
I
right.
think, right.
You're right.
But it's been a long
but,
time.
But that's also Nick Gage was supposed to happen. That was his whole gimmick. You know, they were bringing in that backyard wrestler gimmick to fight Jericho to prove himself, tough enough at that point.
Yeah.
But this one, I had never actually seen 2 AEW wrestlers agree to do something like that together. It was Jericho and Gage. Gage really wasn't under contract.
No, not at all. Yeah, it was a one-off match.
Yeah.
And
Pizza Cutter.
Jones.
Pizzagate.
But
the internet blew up on that shit, and Domino's was pissed.
I liked when Chris Statlander speared Willow off the stage.
Oh,
that was really cool.
Yeah, they went through the table.
But
the
then they immediately started console each other. I'm just like, oh, come on.
Started talking. Are you okay?
Stop talking.
Are you okay?
I think Willow even tapped her head a little bit, Chris's head.
And it wasn't the first time that would happen.
What, in this
this pay-per-view?
No, yeah.
There's actually another time, which we'll get to just a little bit later, where a downed opponent who is supposed to be selling a KO,
supposed to be dead,
is fucking speaking very coherently.
What else happened in this match? We had some. Gosh. Oh, the table on the side of the ring when Statlander does the swanton and hits the shit out of Willow's head when she's trying to get out of there.
You're
get
talking
out
about
of
the
Dodge.
one, yeah. Willow was supposed to move.
Yes.
And she moved so slow that,
Well, she just moved too late, I think.
She moved late.
It was late,
slow.
and Stat came in fast.
Yeah,
so
slow, late. So Stat overshot it.
Overshot.
And Willow was too slow to move.
She didn't get out of the way quick enough.
And it looked like her legs kind of slingshotted on Willow. Looked like it hurt.
It looked like it hurt really bad.
Yeah, it took them both a couple of seconds to get back up from that.
Yeah, man.
Especially Willow. I think she had to walk.
It's a little scary, actually. She
Yeah.
might be feeling that big time.
Yeah.
It's like kind of concussion almost type stuff there.
Yeah, not as bad as the main event.
Well, I don't. Well,
Oh, there's no way the main event ain't feeling it worse than
what,
that.
a gimmick chair compared to that?
No, bro, cinder fucking block.
No, I'm talking head damage, though.
Oh, head damage.
Right.
Head damage.
I mean, Stat came, her leg hit the fuck out of the back of Willow's head, dude.
You know how the AEW is. They suspended Sammy for the Jeff thing. If there's ever any indication of a concussion in there, the doctors are immediately on it and call the match off. So the fact that she finished it, she was fine. She appeared to stand up and walk out on her own. I think she's all right.
Yeah, I think she is too. But
could have been worse.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what we were remarking was we thought this was going to be for the CMLL title. And I swear to God, they had said that like weeks ago.
They did.
They silently pulled that possibly. Y'all let us know. I don't really know if that happened or not. I got to go back and roll the footage and see if that was actually a thing. But
when we did our predictions,
I fucking swear it was a number one contender match.
Yeah.
That Stat won.
Yes, it was. And we did our predictions, and when we redid that, we looked on the internet to see what the matches were, and that's what was advertised.
Yeah, and then I can't even remember how Willow won the right to make the stipulation of the match. Oh, it was at the last payp. Ishii and Willow beat Stat and Stokely to make the stipulation.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I really don't give a fuck. I'm probably not going to go back and check it.
I mean, either way, tomatoes. The title was not on the line. We don't know what happened to it. Nobody, I should say Willow, didn't carry the title out there to the ring with her.
No.
It was not there. It was gone. So, I mean, I'm speculating, but what if AEW said Stat's winning this match and CMLL said, that's not what we want. We want our champion to be Willow.
Right.
And if you have some sort of a disagreement or if you're at odds, there's only one thing to do. Take the title off the line, let the main company do what they want to do with the talent, and just make sure that your title is protected.
Yep. And that's exactly probably what happened, dude.
I mean, that's speculation. That's just me shooting shit at a fucking dartboard.
No, yeah. And it's definitely a good call because it's probably what happened. I'd imagine too.
Yeah, but in the end,
Stat picks up the win.
As I believe I predicted.
Yep.
Stat on the win.
Yeah.
Willow on the loss.
So you're up 3-2 so far here.
Yeah, well, it doesn't last long.
Nope.
You want to just go straight into it? Just get back on the board?
Throw it on the board.
Actually, no, let's save that sumbitch for last.
Yeah, check it out. Up next, we had the 4-way Continental title.
Which we didn't get to predict either because that wasn't on the card.
No, yeah, that one popped up days after we recorded, or I guess that following weekend after that last episode, or episode 12.
But if we did have to predict, we would have predict
Okada Kazuchika.
Okada, of course.
Yeah,
so
man.
It would have been another on the board.
I would say we both would have picked him, but
Yeah.
I loved my main takeaway from this Fatal 4-Way was Takeshita and Okada face to face in a ring, throwing elbows at each other. I am so excited for this possible feud. I need a singles match ASAP between these two. What do you think of these two guys meeting in the ring soon?
It was pretty crazy to see Hammer and Greg in there facing off one-on-one. I'll start off by saying that.
For those out there who are like, who the fuck is Hammer and Greg? Those are Gator's
cousins
and brother. Yeah, but we call them the Japanese
Okada,
Hammer, and Japanese Greg.
Yeah, Greg looks just like Takeshita. And Hammer looks just like Okada, just the Japanese versions of them.
They're the Hispanic and Japanese opposites to us.
So it got a big pop out of me when I saw that because it looks like my family members are in there facing off against each other. Blue Thunder Bomb, best in the game by Takeshita.
Who did he hit it with on this one?
He hit Okada with it.
He did?
Yeah, I think he hit Okada with it.
Son of a bitch. I forgot that.
Yeah, he hit Okada with it. So best Blue Thunder Bomb in the game. It was exciting, man. I mean, there was a lot of finishing maneuvers that would go into immediately pinfalls, into a breakup, and it just was back and forth the entire time. Jay Briscoe put on a pretty good show. There was Froggy Bows all over the place, man. They had old Froggy Bow, man.
Couple froggies here and there.
Yep.
I love Jack Briscoe.
Jack Briscoe?
Jack. What the fuck is his name?
Who's Jack Briscoe? I know Jay Briscoe. I don't know Jack Briscoe.
I love Mark Briscoe.
You talking about Jumpin' Jack Briscoe?
Who the fuck is Jumpin' Jack?
I have no idea. I'm just making shit up because you are. Jumpin' Jack.
Oh, yeah. You don't know Jumpin' Jack Briscoe, yeah. He was back in the old territory days. I had a couple of matches with him. He used to come out dressed as a rabbit. You know what I mean? Jumpin' Jack Rabbit. Yeah, that was his gimmick back then.
Man, I'm going to have to look this guy up, Mach.
We're going to have to check that out, Mach, but thanks for the info.
I like Mark Briscoe a lot. I don't know why I just said that.
What about Mike Briscoe?
Mike?
Mike Briscoe.
Who's Mike?
All the Briscoes in the world. We love you. We love Briscoes and Nabiscos.
Nabisco.
And throw in a Zabisco. Fuck it.
Nabrisco?
Zabisco.
Larry Zybes.
That's fucking funny.
All right, so yeah, Okada got this win. Up next, what do we have here? CEO versus Shida.
Worst match of the night.
CEO.
Yeah, this one had a few clunky moments, you could say, I guess.
Yikes.
But
Yikes.
yeah, not my favorite match of the night.
Man.
Still cool to see these two wrap it up.
It's a fucking disaster.
Oh my God, the thing I have written here is CEO is pissed when Shida hit her not once, not twice, but 3 times with the katana.
Yeah.
Her knee blast.
But it wasn't just that.
No.
It was everything.
Yeah.
Shida was working stiff.
At that moment, she was, right?
Towards the back end of the match, she started to work stiff, and I could tell Mercedes Moné definitely cringed up a little bit.
Yeah.
She got upset. Then the worst of the worst happened, and her fucking hair just decided to say, peace.
Yeah, dude. I don't think Shida realized that starts trying to pick her up by her hair. And it seemed like Mercedes was like, yo, stop, please.
She just kept grabbing her hair and putting it back on, adjusting it downward because whatever glue she used this day did not adhere.
No, man. It came undone, unfortunately. And
my thing...
I don't know if Shida knew, dude.
I mean, my whole thing, too, dude, is that her fucking hair was so big. Her hair was so elaborately big and just...
It looked cool, though.
It looked cool, but look what happens when you wear too much hair. It can get caught in places, whereas if you just had a basic hairdo, you're not going to get that little part, that little ponytail tugged and rip it all off if you just have basic-ass hair. But yeah, so this match, like I said, my most unfavorite of the night.
Is that a word?
It is now.
Least favorite?
It's another Gatorism.
You've been unfavorited.
You're unfavorited of the night.
You are unfavorable in my eyes.
Off with his head.
Yeah. Shida won. No, Shida won. CEOs. My God. Mercedes won this match, which we both picked her, so we both get points.
Yeah. And the ending was pretty cool, too, because like you said, Mercedes was absolutely on fire. She was pissed.
Oh, yeah, dude.
She was pissed. I mean,
hits her finish.
Hits the finish. Pins her very aggressively, I would say. Throws the leg down, and almost as if to say, fuck you, I'm done, I'm out, peace. I'm not doing this again with you.
Probably.
That's it.
That's probably the book slam shut on that rivalry here.
Yeah, rivalry.
Slight young rivalry, I should say.
Rivalry waggy.
Up next, we have Jack Perry attempting to win the world title from Bryan Danielson in this co-main event of sorts here. Any thoughts?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do. Another good match. I like Jack Perry's entrance, the way he came out, like you were talking about. He's got that.
Dude.
What'd you call it?
So his whole entrance. He's driving his black spray painted bus.
It's a bus.
And I was like, holy shit, this guy looks like he's from Twisted Metal. And I don't know if that's what he's kind of going for. Maybe he played the game grown up.
I'll bet you he did.
Yeah.
He had to have.
So I kind of like how his bus is an extension of his character now. And it was cool to see the Bucks meet him there. holding his goat mask and something else. I don't even remember what the other buck had.
The title.
Oh, his
the title.
TNT title. That's
Yeah.
right. So,
Now
yeah, it's cool entrance, man.
You know what we need to get now that he's got his own vehicle?
What's that?
We need to get Joe coming in with that ice cream truck.
Yeah, right.
And then we need to get Okada with his Ferrari, and we can have ourselves a good old Twisted Metal match.
Dude, they should do AEW Crush Hour.
Twisted Metal Figs.
Do you remember that game, Crush Hour?
Negative.
It was a Twisted Metal ripoff that WWE made in like 2002,
You know
3?
what? I do recall
Yeah?
it. Yeah, I sold it because I was selling games around that.
Yeah.
Around 2005, I was selling, and that was one of our cheaper
It
used
was a
games.
used one by that point, yeah.
Yeah, it was one of our cheaper used games. I never played it, but it looked pretty fun.
Dude, I have it here. We should fire up the PS2
It's basically
sometime.
just Mario Kart with wrestlers.
No, it's Twisted Metal with wrestlers.
Twisted Metal with wrestlers. Oh,
That's what I said.
bonkers. Fuck.
Yeah, it's vehicular combat. And JR and Jerry Lawler are announcing it.
Oh my God, we've got to fucking play this. Just to hear that.
Dude,
Just
very
to hear that.
nostalgic game.
Oh my God.
JD, Evan, and I used to play it all the time.
Man.
Shout out to y'all.
Speaking of vehicular, hopefully we don't manslaughter. A little of that later on.
Golly. Shit, you want to just get
Jesus.
right into it? I mean,
Yeah,
this
I
match
mean,
was great. Don't
this-
get me wrong. I mean, full of... you never have a bad Bryan Danielson match, but
That's the thing.
everything that the real meat and potatoes of this story really occurred after this match. And
My favorite spot of the night.
dude, let's get in right into it.
Yeah.
What do you think of this fallout after this?
I thought it was really it was strange because just before this, the BCC comes out to help Danielson. They fight off the Bucks.
They make the save, yes.
They make the save to help him get the victory. And then shortly thereafter come in to raise his hand in victory, and we have good old Claudio Castagnoli hit him with that uppercut. And from there, Mox basically fucking takes a Chucky bag and tries to kill him. He puts it right over his face, a plastic bag, and tries to suffocate Brian Danielson.
Hey, I think you forgot something in the story here, Gator.
I'm sorry, I forgot about you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not cool, man. All right. Eric, are you going to let this happen?
I actually did it on purpose so that he wouldn't show up.
This is bullshit, Gator. I was there too, all right? I almost cashed in my contract.
But how did that go?
It didn't go too well, all right?
Well then?
Blackpool bitches weren't my way. I didn't want to get their smoke.
Blackpool Cock Block Club?
Yeah, they kind of did cockblock me there, all right? I'll have my revenge. I'm gonna go plot against the BCC, all right?
I mean, hell, now that we know you can cash it at any time, this is pretty interesting, you know, Christian.
Yeah, Money in the Bank rules
Yeah, it's a revelation.
are in AEW now.
It's a revelation.
Yeah, and I was talking all this shit about the Money in the Bank the other day.
Ha ha.
In fact,
Ha ha.
what is that?
Ha. Because you don't like the Money in the
I
Bank.
don't.
And I do. I think it still serves its purpose. It still has viable storylines behind it. It builds characters. It does what it is supposed to do. It guarantees somebody a title shot. And guess what? AEW's doing it now too. So there's something to it.
You know what? Okay. Maybe I stand corrected here, and I'll tell you why. I think you have to put it on the correct person.
Of course.
And
of
I think
course.
Christian, he's obviously the correct person in this scenario in
Yes.
AEW. So, I don't know. This is the first time this has existed, I think. No, the poker chip used to exist.
But I don't think you couldn't cash the poker chip at any
right?
time. You had to call your shot.
I think that was a call your shot.
Yeah, it was an RVD, Money in the Bank, call
Yeah.
your shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a little new.
Yep. And I mean, again, speculation. Me throwing shit at a dartboard again. Christian wins the match, goes up to TK. Hey, boss, how about we do this? Wouldn't it be a good idea? I was innovator. Our Edge made it big, and he's my best friend, and we're both here. So why don't we go ahead and let's remake the wheel?
I think they had announced that it was going to be that way before that Battle Royale.
They said it was
the
anytime.
gauntlet.
They said call your shot, I think, didn't they?
No, they said you're guaranteed a shot anytime, anywhere or something.
So this is basically their Money in the Bank.
This is their Money in
their
the Bank
casino
style.
gauntlet
Casino
battle
gauntlet
royale.
win.
You're gonna get a chip when you win.
No,
You're
you got
gonna-
a contract.
But what I'm saying is eventually the evolution of it, because of what it's called,
Right.
they can just give you a fucking chip. And instead of cashing in a money in the bank, a briefcase, just fucking throw the chip at the ref. Cash it in. I'm cashing out. Give me my match. That way there won't be all this Triple H taking the briefcase.
What? Are you sure? Are you sure you want to cash in? You're cashing in? Are you sure? He's cashing in. Ring the bell.
All that kind of shit. I hate that. That's what I hate about Money in the Bank, when they do that dumb shit. And on top of that, you're right. When they put it on the right guy, it works.
Yeah.
But the problem is they've been putting it on the wrong guy too many times as of recent memory.
I think that's probably where my head was going. Because,
Yes.
I mean, it's just Damien Priest, Otis.
Baron Corbin.
I mean,
there's been some bad ones.
They've just been doing it too long. It just needs a cool off maybe in the WWE is all I was trying to say. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, Christian Cage was denied. I kind of don't know how I feel about that standoff. I guess these two factions might be colliding soon, the Patriarchy and BCC, if that's the case. Because now they've rubbed Father Christian the wrong way.
You really think he's going to divert his attention and, do business with them? He doesn't need
actually,
to.
that's a good point.
He doesn't
His
need
focus is on
It's
Danielson
on
at
Danielson.
this point.
And Danielson was just betrayed. So why would he fight the guys that just kicked his ass first to get to him?
You know what? You're right. But it could still come into play later on.
Yeah, because Blackpool Combat Club could aid Christian at the end, for all we know. They're anti-Danielson.
That's a good point.
They helped Danielson just before and then turned on him.
Oh, God damn it.
So they just kind of nullified Christian. What if they help him later?
And they were under the guise of still being all together at this point, and they hadn't turned on Danielson yet. So, damn it. I don't know. I really want to see this Dynamite and see what the fuck happened, man. Because it seems there are so many story threads really intensifying here now, and I'm excited to see where this goes.
Me too. This is an exciting storyline right here. But AEW doesn't tell stories. They don't tell stories.
I did see a minor spoiler for Dynamite. I don't know if you did. Someone...
See nothing.
Okay. I'm not going to say it then.
Yeah, you can say it.
No. We'll get into it on the next episode of Suplex Studies for sure. But yeah, that was the co-main event. Danielson retained. We both got that. Putting Gator here at 5 points. I'm at 4. And going into the main event of All Out is the Lights Out cage match featuring Swerve Strickland versus Hangman Adam Page in their
my God.
4th meeting? Yes.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah,
Can you say holy fucking shit, man?
Holy shit.
God, this match was crazy, bro.
That was a fucking wild matchup. Yeah.
I think at the end of it all, I sat back and said, this didn't remind me of a wrestling match. It reminded me of a fight at Fiesta.
Yeah.
It reminded me of one of those like World Star videos where you just see someone getting their ass smashed. It was brutal. It was violent. It was something that I really hadn't ever seen before, because within all that violence and all that splendid chaos, we also had some stupid shit. The referee.
Oh, yeah.
The referee didn't ruin it, but he most certainly...
It took away big time from this main event.
It took the match from a 10 down to an 8.
Yeah, and if you know what we're talking about here, Paul Turner, the official in this match, I'm sure it wasn't his idea, but at this big moment, kind of maybe 3/4 of the way through here of the match, he gets in the way of Hangman Page using the steel chair that's on the canvas in the middle of the ring and says, no, that's enough. That's enough.
He's had no more.
No more.
No
he
more.
was telling
Stop.
him.
He's had enough. Don't do that anymore.
And it's just like, why? This is an unsanctioned match. You shouldn't give any fucks here.
The ref shouldn't have any say whatsoever.
Any say. And I think you're right, Gator. Gator said earlier that Paul Turner should have said something to whoever was telling him to do this. That this is one making me look like a fucking idiot.
Oh, big time.
Why am I telling a competitor what to do?
Not to use a chair of all things, okay?
But everything else is okay in this match?
Yeah. So
cinder block, tables, staple gun, you name it,
Yeah.
barbed wire. right?
I mean, just before this shit, I mean, Hangman had a picture stapled to his cheek.
Right.
But that was cool.
Wait, was there barbed wire? Am I
No,
crazy?
there was no barbed wire.
Okay,
no.
barbed wire was in the Statlander
Yes.
Willow match.
Yes,
I'm mixing it up here.
But yeah, he's got a picture stapled to his face, and that's fine. And that's on Hangman. But then when Hangman gets crazy, Paul Turner is telling Hangman Swerve needs time. Leave him alone. Don't hurt him.
Yeah.
Whose side are you on? You're not supposed to have a side. You're a referee. That's why you're there. And then to make things even worse, what did he do?
What did he do?
He didn't cry.
But he was hunched over Paul Turner on all fours, attempting to pick up this chair. Oh, this was after Swerve already kicked Hangman with the house call, which was over Paul Turner, who was still kind of hunched down in this whole exchange. And they should have just stopped it there. It was like, oh, cool. Like he did the house call over Turner. Nice. But then he goes back and, tries to hit the buckshot lariat.
Which he can't.
Which, no, I mean,
he can't.
Paul Turner's so low to the ground. Paul Turner's waiting
you're
for Swerve to hit
and
the
my
assisted buckshot.
Right. And my thing is,
using his back.
how many times has anybody out there ever picked up a chair on all fours? Have you ever gotten down on all fours,
Never.
doggy style position, to pick up a fucking chair?
Yeah, no, this is...
Neither have I. That's why this was completely, absolutely, totally ridiculous.
It must have been someone... I'm thinking this is Swerve's idea. Like, oh, let me hit your finisher off the ref's back. It might look cool.
Man, like you said,
and the execution wasn't there.
It doesn't matter who thought of it. Like you said, Turner should have said, this makes me look like an asshole, because guess what? Now that I've told Hangman you can't use this chair, and he actually called him a moron. You're done using the chair, moron.
I think you might have heard that.
I don't know. I heard it twice.
Things and
I heard it twice.
I'd have to go back and check.
You can go back and check. I know what I heard.
Yeah,
he called him a moron.
I don't think he called him a moron.
Check again. Check the footage.
Paul Turner was a moron, unfortunately, in this scenario, but I don't think it was his idea. But he should have said something. But that'll cap off that little moment there. But besides that glaring, strange moment of the match, everything else was pretty hardcore. I love the cage matches in AEW. It's a nice tall cage. Looks great. They were getting cheese grated on it, power bombed into it a lot. Lots of fun in this one.
I like the cage. I'm more of a fan of you know what I'm saying, the cage where you actually have room to walk around on the outside.
Oh, like a cell, right?
Yeah, because then you can incorporate more weapons. Once they were in there, locked in there, they had, one table, 2 chairs, and a cinder block.
Right.
And a thumbtack gun, basically. I mean,
stapler gun.
Stapler gun. That's basically what they had in there. No thumbtacks this time, though, thank God.
No.
Statlander used all those.
Yeah.
Took some home with her, too, I'm sure.
Damn. This main event was pretty nuts, though. You want to get nuts?
Yeah, because they bring out the cinder block, and people are getting power bombed onto it.
Vertebrakered
onto it. Was that it?
I think that was it.
That was it. Each one took one big shot to that sucker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They both got hit hard on that sumbitch. But yeah, they did that, and I had never seen anybody really use and that was a real cinder block, because the damn thing, it didn't break. So it wasn't gimmicked.
No, yeah.
So they went down to the local Home Depot and picked that sumbitch up for, $8.99, put it in a fucking cooler, and brought it into the ring. It was in a cooler. No, it was just a little box.
It's a plastic bin.
Okay, a plastic bin. There you go. It's a storage bin.
It's a cooler.
It could be a cooler. A plastic bin could be a cooler.
It could be one. You can throw some ice in that. No
just
problem.
Throw some ice in there. You can put some beers in there all day.
That ain't no problem.
Not just cinder blocks.
That ain't no problem.
Put some beers in there.
Oh, Shannon Sharp, speaking of him, he just got fired.
Yeah, man.
I guess he was saying some raunchy shit or something.
Really?
I don't know. I think so, yeah.
I glanced over it, but I didn't know he was employed, A, and I didn't know he got fired, secondly.
He's fired.
Yeah,
Disney fired his ass.
You can't be saying dumb shit when you work for Disney. You know that already, man. They'll fire your ass real quick. You want to know why?
Why?
Because it's Disney. They'll replace you tomorrow.
Like that.
Easy. What's your name? Shannon Sharp? Their name is Shannon Unemployed. Get the fuck out of here. Hold on real quick. Step in my office. Why? Because you're fucking fired.
He'll be fine. I think he has his own podcast. That's probably what it was on. if I'm not mistaken. I
yeah.
don't know.
I thought
actually.
I saw something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't say that on podcasts.
I guess not when you're employed by Disney.
Not when you're employed by Disney. But,
Right.
But when you're not employed by Disney, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say.
Unless Kamala Harris has something to say with it,
Yeah.
wants to censor you.
Hopefully not. And if she does, we can have Aubrey come out here and do a hard count.
Excuse me, Eric. You don't know who I am. Okay, I'm going to be the president. Joe Biden. He's drifting off into space earlier on your show. All right, I'm going to go. Bye now.
Joe's dead, Kamala. I don't know. Has anybody given her the news yet?
She doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, she needs a CNN update. God.
Man, anything else you want to talk about in this match? This cage match?
I mean, bro, it was a nice way to finish this feud. And
Yes.
again, I don't know if it is completely and totally finished, given the fashion that it ended violently. You've got to think that Swerve is going to want to come back and do some damage to Hangman again. Is it 3-1 right now?
It is 3-1.
So
Hangman wins this and finally gets a win over Swerve, yeah.
So you'd have to kind of assume, and this is just, again, me assuming things. I'm thinking that they keep running this feud and it goes back up 3-3. And then we have ourselves a good old icebreaker there with a 7th match, just like we used to have in the good old days of the WCW.
Yeah, I really want this feud to cool off right now again, just like they had it cool off for like the first half of this year. So I don't know. I think they might go their separate ways in the near future, but I definitely do see it being revisited.
Yeah, definitely. It's not over. Swerve ain't going to let that go.
No, I don't think either of them are.
He burned his house down and didn't get his revenge. I'm not going anywhere.
No.
That was my childhood home. If I'm a wrestler and you burn my shit down, I'm coming at you until I end you.
Yeah.
Until you're done.
Damn, I can't wait for this Dynamite.
Yeah. It's going to be a good one. Not only do we have Dynamite,
What?
but in about 2 hours,
What?
we got ourselves a football game.
Oh, hell yeah.
We got ourselves some Buffalo Bills.
What?
We got ourselves some Miami Dolphins.
What?
We got ourselves some Hawk Tuas.
What?
We got some Devon A-Trains.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, hell yeah. We got ourselves some Josh Allens.
Oh,
What? Some Cooks.
what?
A little bit of Kincaid.
What?
And a little bit of Tyreek Hill, the cheetah.
Yeah, man.
What you know about that cheetah?
I don't know shit about the cheetah.
He's fast as hell. They're all fast.
Whoa.
You got to watch them cheetahs, Stan. They fucking get you.
Goddamn, Steve, I'm ready. Eric ain't ready for the cheetah.
He ain't ready for it.
I ain't ready.
One time, a cheetah tried to chase me. I turned around, hit it with a stunner, and headed for dinner.
Goddamn right. You didn't give me any idea. I wasn't invited to that one, Steve.
Well, actually, you were up north for that one, and I was down south, so actually you couldn't come in for that one. But what I did do, if you remember, I had that cheetah's hide turned into 2 pairs of wrestling trunks, and I sent you one.
That's right, but I specifically told you I wanted them as wrestling boots, and you said,
We were going to be matching Cheetah, the Austin Cheetahs.
Austin and Arlington Cheetah, huh? All
You're
right.
damn right. I would have paid money to see that hard fucking cheetahs.
I was too busy stopping mud holes in Alaska.
And he had the healthy knees. I think it was because he was in Alaska. That cold helped his knees, not like me. I was in Victoria, Texas.
Called shock therapy. You discovered it too late, Steve. I saw you on the Instagram in your cold plunge not too long ago saying, ha, ha, ha.
Ha! You're talking about my renewed gen therapy, Stan.
That's right, Steve.
I love my renewed gen therapy. But one thing it doesn't do,
What?
it didn't bring back Ratty.
Ratty.
He's gone.
It's Lefty, Steve. I have Ratty.
They're both gone.
Ratty and Lefty.
Have you seen him? Have you seen him this week?
Ratty.
Have you seen him?
Ratty.
Ratty.
No.
Lefty. We lost them all, Stan. Those goddamn owls. Oh my God!
Sorry,
It looks like these
Righty
guys
and
lost.
Lefty. Rest in pizzle.
R.I.P. There's been a lot of rips today, huh? Speaking of rips, I can definitely use one after that episode.
Thank you all for being with us here. That wraps up All Outs. I chose Hangman for that last one. Gator chose Swerve. That put us at a 5-5 tie.
Split.
It is a split, but I think we'll go back to we got to get the scorecard going, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tie, that puts me at like 0-0 or 0-1-1 or something.
I
0-2
thought
and
you had one win.
Okay, maybe I'm 1.
You're like 1-1-1.
I might be like 1-2-1 or something.
1-2-1. There you go. 1-2-1.
We'll see.
I think I got the WWE one right, and I don't know if I got anything else right.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll start counting now. I'll go back and look at it.
Yeah.
Either way, thank you for joining us on Side Suplex this week. We will see you on episode 14 of Suplex Studies next Wednesday. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram at Suplex Studies. Give us those 5-star reviews and thumbs up on YouTube. We'd really appreciate it. Gator, would you like to leave the Suplex supporters with anything?
Nothing other than like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button so that every time we put new shit out, you sons of bitches know about it. Don't forget to give us that 5-star review like Brother Eric was saying. And always remember, when your Suplex Studies, your Suplex Studies for life. For life stand. Il est vraiment, elle est vraiment, il est vraiment phénoménal.